It's been a bad week for R&B singers, huh?
Oh, Lord.
This is how we start. This is how we start.
If I had one wish, one wish.
I was holding the baby, so you know what I'm saying? That's what fucked me up.
Shit. You can try and play it off if you want to.
Oh, man. Hey, we back, baby. We are back.
Indeed, we are.
What is good, party people? It's the Killing Tyme Crew, and we're back at it once again. I am Corey. We got Ronaldo. We got Tanisha
And
in the
I'm always
house.
with the hand
You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. It's been a great week. Hey, y'all know what we do first, right, y'all? And out there in YouTube land, y'all know what we do first? What we do first, Raymundo?
Everybody! See, me and Corey on the same. You needed to join in. Next week, you better be on it, okay?
Next week,
you gotta be on it.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what's in here. I know Ciroc Green Apple's in here.
You ask me what I'm sipping on.
Some other stuff.
But I don't know.
Some Red Bull, some Blue Carousel. Yeah. So let's go, man.
Y'all gonna tell by my face if it's good or not. Ooh.
Cheers, big ear.
Cheers.
Corey didn't cheers.
Right.
It's okay.
Terrible.
That's scary.
Ooh, I like
Pretty
it.
good.
Yeah. That's scary though.
I want to know.
You can't taste shit. Yeah. I didn't have time to get it
I
cold.
don't care. It's good.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
good.
it's very good.
That is
Go
good.
ahead. Can I just have the rest of this and I give you whatever I got left?
No.
Wow, damn. And you ain't make me no salmon either. This is some bullshit. This is a one-sided friendship and I don't appreciate it.
One way.
I had to feed my family.
Am I not family to you?
You
Right.
are. You,
Right.
you little big
what?
sis. Because
Little big sis?
Yeah.
We're
Big,
the same damn height.
exactly. But you're younger. But you my height and you big sis. Little big sis.
Whatever. I feel like you're calling me fat and then you're not feeding me and you don't want to give me no drinks.
So,
you ain't
I feel like
shit.
if we grew up together, you be a bitch ass be like, yo, my sister gonna get you, and she'd be like, oh, I ain't fucking with her.
Sounds about right.
I appreciate it. 'Cause I'm nice as hell. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me because I ain't
but
shit.
she fucking with me. I'm like, hey, my sister gonna fuck you up. You don't want this. I never had that.
Aw.
I did because Helen was nice.
Yeah, she wasn't a fighter.
Helen wasn't no fighter.
I mean, I will if I have to. That's the thing. I'm not going to start no shit. But
Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. Just don't look John today, ain't we?
Yeah.
Hey, look, John, come sit down with us. So what's up, man?
No, man.
Huh? How's everybody week?
Ladies
it's
first.
Monday.
How was your last week and weekend?
My last week. What did I do last week? I don't know. I'm on the hunt for a new job. Yeah, I know that whole thrill of a job hunt is getting on my nerves.
Now, the end is near.
Are you gonna
Shut the
like, dude?
I'm sorry.
Songs that people know.
You definitely know that one. You definitely know that one.
To the end of the road. Anyway, so I'm looking for a new job. My son is 3 and he's just getting into everything now.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh
times,
my
good
goodness. So on Saturday night, my man went out and he went out to party with his boys or whatever. So he comes home at 2 a.m. He usually stops at 7-Eleven to get us snacks or whatever if I'm up. And I was up, of course, because I want my donuts. He brought me some donuts.
The little white ones or the crumb ones?
I like the chocolate ones. And he also brought him some powder ones. So he would just be swapping or
Can't
whatever.
fuck with the powder. Just powder everywhere like a cocaine.
I don't give a damn. I'm in a moo-moo, man. Do I give a fuck at home?
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I don't. So we ended up falling asleep probably 30 minutes. We didn't know our son was still up. And then the next thing I know, I hear pitter patter, pitter patter, and I wake up. The lights are on in my bedroom, and I see my son with one donut in his hand and powdered sugar all around his mouth. I'm like, Trey, did you ask your dad, can you have them donuts? Huh? No.
Right.
Because he knew, like, he knew he in trouble.
Yeah.
He brings the
First
bag.
off, it's 3 a.m, sir.
It's 3 a.m. I don't know why
Why
he's
are
not
you
asleep.
awake? Yeah,
I don't
why are you
understand it. I don't get it. But he comes in and he brings me the bag. Ain't shit in that bag, man. He done ate all the donuts. Kelvin had about 6 of them donuts before he went to sleep. Mm-hmm. That means there was like at least 20 donuts.
So he
in
got
there.
clothes. He got the bag.
The little mini bag,
The mini,
yes.
I would think he got the
little
sleeve.
6 shot.
No.
Yeah.
He had the bag,
Oh
bro.
man, Kelvin was
Kelvin was asleep.
Kelvin was a fat boy at heart. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, I had one too. Hold
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying he got you one and he got himself one.
Yeah.
So how many bags total was there?
There was 2 bags, and then we went back to sleep. We went back to sleep. I had about 4 of mine, and I'm like, Trey, go to bed, whatever. I sent him back to his room. I hear it again, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I wake up, lights is on, and this nigga running around. However, he ain't got no donuts in his hand this time. He just got his shoes on. Where are you going? He got a t-shirt on, diaper on, shoes on.
Tell me we got a child lock on the door or something.
Nope, but we need it.
You definitely need it.
You definitely
need it. But I look, because I'm just like, why is he still running in my room? He ran and grabbed his blanket and ran out the room. I look, because I stashed mine. After I seen he ate Kelvin's, I stashed mine in the corner.
You ain't shit.
But he found them, bro. He found them on the side of my fucking bed.
Damn.
And you know what? I found the package in the trash. He didn't even. I didn't even know he ate it. So he had about 10
you gotta hide that evidence. You don't put it in the trash. You stuff that under the bed.
Donuts.
Oh, bro.
And he had zoomies all morning.
And they had the nerve to get up talking about he wants some breakfast, probably, didn't he?
Not even like 20 minutes later. Because he woke up again. Woke me up a 3rd time. Because we popped him each and every time because we got to let him know, like, stay in your room, stay in the bed, whatever. We popped him twice. The 3rd time, I'm hearing jumping around. And of course.
He got some pain in his head.
Yeah.
He came in my room, turned the light on, ran back out, got his blanket trailing behind him. I go in his room. Why this little dude got on shoes, a hat, his daddy glasses, and my beauty blenders with his party lamp on in his room, just running around, just jumping up and down.
I love it.
And I'm just like,
Me and Trick a party. Sugar high.
imagine Terry Crews with lights, a diaper, Paw Patrol shoes on.
That is hilarious.
And a party lamp in his room, bro. And I'm just like, I ain't getting no sleep. So I'm working off of stress, anxiety, and just pure, I don't know. I can't even explain it.
Amazement.
Because I can't believe in all in one night. I mean, I did laugh when I woke up.
You know what? Yeah. Tie yourself out.
And we woke up in the morning. He was still awake at 5 a.m. And I'm like, see, you're gonna be wore the fuck out when you get home. You better be. Please.
That's funny.
This is why melatonin exists. But my son even fights that.
Oh damn.
Yeah. He fights
what melatonin only puts me to sleep for like 2 hours and I'm back up. I hated that shit.
I mean, he sometimes don't even make it down.
Damn.
He'll literally doze off and that's it.
He's immune to it.
I don't give it to him frequently.
You gotta put a little cognac on it.
Man, I don't know what I need to do.
Better start giving him some diamond tap.
I know I'm gonna start giving him a can of whoop ass if he don't go to bed.
Give him like half a shot with his Tylenol.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just pour a little crown in it.
You know what I'm saying?
But then after that, this past weekend was pretty good until I found out that ants have invaded my dog's food bowl. I'm telling you, I saw a couple of them, but when you see a trail, you try to kill the trail or whatever, right? The next day, I'm like, damn, they came back, and because I sprayed everything down.
You didn't kill that queen.
Came back with reinforcements.
When I tell you, I just shook his dog bowl once on the ground. Mm-hmm. I got freaked out. There was just so many. Jeez. I'm like, how the fuck did this happen? And I see in the trail, and I looked up, ways to do it, and it's water and vinegar, and you trail it and everything, because that's the reason they came back. I didn't do all that. I just literally sprayed it with Fabuloso. I haven't seen anything since.
You want my pest control number, dude?
I might need it because if they come back, I'm not handling it no more. I'm terrified.
They're really good.
I'm terrified.
Yeah.
We ain't never had no bugs in this house before. We've been here for almost 4 years, and now all of a sudden, when I tell you, I was
check your neighbors. Oh, you in the house, right?
Yeah.
Never mind.
And that was scary, y'all.
Still check your neighbors.
Yeah. I'm having nightmares about it. So I'm itching and shit. But other than that, we good. Everything's been real good.
Okay. Beautiful. Wonderful.
All right.
Twinsies, y'all matching shirts. See, y'all didn't tell me I got the same damn shirt. Y'all just continuously leaving me out, and I'm getting tired of it.
This was a pure accident.
Sure, kiss my ass.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know y'all text thread.
I had to wear my lemon lime Max 1s today because I'm
30 days of
I'm giving the 30 days of heat. I'm giving the 30 days of heat this month for the shoes. So I was like, I ain't with the lemon limes yet. So I was like, this yellow shirt go perfect with the lemon limes. You know what I'm talking about? You want me to go?
Go ahead.
The week was great. Busy. Saturday was really, really busy. My daughter had her orientation at UNLV this weekend.
Hey.
Yeah. Thank God for the Navy. She out there in full effect, baby. And that shit was all day. The parents were in school. Like, you get there, she had a placement test at 7. Then they had orientation at 8. They only fed us fruit in the morning.
Oh, no damn.
course,
They
mad
didn't
about
feed you
that.
lunch.
I make sure I eat before. I know the game.
I know the game.
I know the game.
Oh yeah, we're in a recession, so
Okay, I know
they
that.
can't feed us.
So no. Then they go over like an hour little brief, and then it was like, okay, parents, you go this way. Kids, you stay here.
Ew.
No. Your kids are adults now. They're on their own.
Yeah.
This is like the first iteration of parents. Hey, your kids coming to school here. Go away.
Go away.
Yep.
Let them handle their
They're
shit.
like, go away.
Yeah.
Your kids got this.
Yeah.
Like, okay. And they take the parents through a whole little sessions and seminars about the school, about financial aid and tuition and all the breakdowns of the school. Like, it was really, really good. A lot of good information for that day. A lot of good information.
You don't think like freshman orientation in high school is the same?
It's not that long. From
I mean,
what I remember.
but what
No, it's definitely a big difference.
what I'm saying is like I know that outside of the, like you said, the tuition and the financial aspect of it, but the fact that okay, well, parents go this way, kids go this way. I kind of feel like high school is kind of the same, right? It's kind of your first foray into that, realm of letting your kid be on their own.
I see what you're saying. A little bit, but this
Because you're not following them around the whole time.
No, like I saw
can't.
her. I think I saw Danae once. They split us up at 9:00, and I think I saw her once before 3:30. And I was walking from lunch when they fed us.
So when did she officially start like school?
August 29th, and she moves into the dorms August 23rd or 24th that week.
okay.
Which I would not be here to move my daughter in the dorms, which fucking sucks.
Why won't you be?
We'll be at the podcast convention in Dallas.
Oh.
Yeah, her mama's got her, but I didn't know the move. They didn't put out the move-in dates, and we had to.
Move.
We had to put up. We had to move on.
Well,
move on the tickets.
congratulations,
Thank you.
Danae.
Congratulations, baby.
Yes, sir.
And you know what? Thinking now, UNLV's in-state tuition is not bad at all. $10K a year for in-state students.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. Now out of state,
You on your own, bro.
$25K. And it was a lot of
Go
kids
where
from out
you
of state
came
too.
from.
All right.
Yeah, Judah's definitely going to UNLV. I can't afford nothing.
Like, bro.
Yeah.
Or you better be smart enough
Right.
to afford somewhere else.
Right. Did a little martini bar for the wife on Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet gesture.
Huh? Yeah,
Sweet gesture.
had some martinis. Watched the movie. Watched the new Kevin Hart movie.
What?
Oh, so you did it at home? You did
Yeah,
the
did it at
martini.
home. Like
So how is the martini bar set up? Explain it to me.
I had a couple different alcohols, different mixers, and everything, and I had just basically made her like three different martinis.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Were
saying?
they like the dry with the
No. This one was a raspberry lemon drop.
Okay.
One was a green apple.
Okay.
And the other one was a passion fruit one.
See, I like that martini. My friend tried to give me an olive one, Tiana. You know who you are.
Hey,
The audacity.
Tiana,
She was just like,
I can mess with that one.
that was the
It's
nastiest
dry.
drink I've
Hey,
ever had.
martini.
And it had an olive in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh.
Let me tell you about.
yeah,
let me tell you about gin and vodka martinis with just the olive and a little bit dirty. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit dirty.
Take.
They straight to the fucking point. They're like an old fashioned. They are straight to the fucking point.
Yeah.
If you wanna, I'm here to get drunk. I did
Shots.
this. No,
Yes.
no,
That's how you get a headache.
yes.
No.
Martini, sip, straight to the point. We on the party.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah. Give me 2 motherfucking vodka martinis with a little bit of vermouth and a little bit of and an olive in there. She.
I can drink them. I just don't put them in the martini glass. Like put it in like a little.
You want it in the dirty
Oh,
glass?
man.
Yeah.
You want a manly glass?
You want a martini in the dirty glass? Hey, give me a milk in the dirty glass.
I don't like the way
just don't
this
put it in
feels.
martini
You want
glass.
this rain in the dirty glass at the bar.
But how was the Kevin Hart movie? I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't watched it yet either.
It wasn't bad, I think
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, all his movies are the same. This is just a movie without Dwayne Rock Johnson. which Dwayne could have definitely played this role.
Probably, yeah.
He definitely could have, and he was probably busy. That's why he didn't.
That's why he didn't do it. Yeah.
I just want him to come out with that one show he had, that second season of that one show he had, where he was like, Kevin Hart. He was like some dude, and he ended up hurting somebody.
Oh, that was great.
Show. I can't remember the damn show
on Netflix.
Where he was the brother.
I still haven't watched it.
It's a great show,
like the
bro.
1, the 9.
I don't know. True story or real story?
It's True Story. That shit was good. It was really good. And he was seen in a different light. Look at his
and that's
acting.
why it was so good. Because it was a serious role.
Yeah, because I can mimic Kevin Hart right now if I wanted to. But am I? No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
I also watched Spiderhead this weekend.
Watch that. Yeah.
Good shit.
Very good.
I liked it. What?
It was okay.
It was good to me.
It was
really good. Yeah, I like
it was good. But I don't even know how I can give it. I'm gonna give it like a 6, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I would definitely give it a 7. You know, I could see it happening in real life.
Shit fingers was. Shit fingers.
That was funny.
I knew you put shit on my wall. You literally see this bitch with shit fingers.
I'm a killer.
But yeah, I can see that happening in real life too.
Oh, I definitely can see that. The scenario of the movie. If you haven't seen it on Netflix, y'all go check it out. It's a good movie. It's a good watch. So, question real quick before we get to Ronaldo's and then the rest of my shit. Do you think the movies that are coming to Netflix should be on Netflix?
Yeah, because I don't have to pay for them. Well, I am paying for them.
I mean, like, so take Spiderhead. Do you think Spiderhead would have done well in the movie theater?
I think people would have been disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because if you were to cut that up into segments for a trailer, the best parts would have been that would have been at the end. Put shit on my wall. The best parts would have been the what is it, the memories, like the memory scenes. Those would have been the best.
That would have told you nothing about the movie.
Yeah, it wouldn't have highlighted anything, and it only literally would have been a second.
Yeah,
and they would have fed that to us, and we would have been like, "Where's the action? Where's the explosion?"
Yeah, and that's my thing. I think certain movies are placed on Netflix for a reason because they did not do good in the theaters.
Yeah.
Now there's some movies like what was the Will Smith movie, Bright?
Yeah,
okay. I think that the movie would have done pretty good in the movie theater.
I only seen it once though; it wasn't that good.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't see it. I wouldn't watch it again. Okay. It was good when I saw it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, racism. Great.
With
another one.
Animals and
that's literally, that's what Zootopia is too on Disney Plus. That's literally another thing about racism and segregation.
Speak, sister.
I'm just saying.
Sister soldier.
Right.
I know you to just speak. I stand with you. Get out of here. But yeah,
my strong
like,
black sister.
It has the same premise where it's just like, oh, these ones are the more ferocious attitude, like just perception wise, scary, big, whatever. I'm scared of them. And then there's our protagonist, and we gotta work together. Race doesn't mean anything. It means a fucking lot, and I really wish that dynamic would die.
Oh, hey. Keep that same energy because we're going to talk about something later. So keep that energy. I like it.
She's got that energy.
Oh, yeah.
Right. As per usual.
So then we came here Saturday night.
Yeah.
Me and Raymundo.
Yeah. Shout out to
another non-invite. Just like, y'all see how they're treating me, right? It's because I'm a woman. It's because I'm a black woman. I'm just kidding.
No. You knew about this cookout.
I forgot. Y'all didn't text me either, though.
Well, but you knew about it, right?
No.
You gonna sit here.
I knew about it the day of.
You gonna sit here. So you weren't sitting home like I'm supposed to be somewhere right now.
Absolutely not.
I forgot about it. I forgot about it too until Corey reminded me. He was like, "Hey, we're going to the cookout."
Shut up, Ray.
What cookout?
See,
like, who's cooking?
On my side. And as soon as I got there,
you made me look bad.
I did. I forgot about the shit too. I did.
All right. Cookout was great. Shout out to all the battle rappers out there. It was pretty dope. One cat was really funny, man. I ain't gonna say funny, but it was kind of seeing him in his element warm up. He was in the mirror over there like, nigga,
there's a big mirror on the wall.
A big mirror on the wall.
And
he was in the mirror practicing his shit.
Getting his Eminem in the bathroom thing.
Getting all his animations with his hands and
shit. He was over there doing B-Rabbit.
I was like, all right, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Bro, you're supposed to be in the bathroom doing that. Like, not out here in front of everybody.
You're supposed to be in your car, to be honest.
But no, it was pretty dope, man. I told Gaz and his wife something. And he shut me down. I said, and this is a good thing what I said. I said,
I'm clearly not.
He is getting so big. where this venue is not going to be enough for it. And like I said, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing on the growth of it. What they're doing with the cookout is tremendous. It's giving these Las Vegas rappers a platform. It's getting the world to see, when he puts it on YouTube and these social medias, is getting the world to see that Las Vegas has some rappers out here.
And you know what would be a good place for them? The Brooklyn Bowl. I feel like that'd be beautiful.
Yeah. Like,
partner with them.
Stakes is high, baby.
I'm just saying, it was my idea. If you end up at the Brooklyn Bowl, I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Perfect.
But it was a good evening, man. MGM Mike came out and kicked it with us for a little bit that night. Shout out to him. Shout out to him for sitting down with us, man. I got some really, really great feedback about this last episode from a couple of people a couple of our listeners, people that I didn't really know listened. A lot of good feedback, man. So we appreciate that. But yeah, man. And then Sunday I woke up with a messed up back, and it told me, "Nigga, you old." You know what I'm saying? When you just wake up with a sore back for no reason, I wasn't even lifting the weights. I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't hanging off chandeliers. I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't hanging off shower rods. I just woke up. You know what I'm saying? Just
you was on your feet too long the night before.
I think that's what it was, man. And it still hurts right now. The alcohol is kind of,
Have you stretched?
Oh, yes. Ever since I got the Peloton, I've been stretching. And she even put the I bought a massage gun on Sunday. And she put the massage gun on it. And it still was like, nigga, no, this ain't enough.
Damn.
Hey.
Someone call a chiropractor.
Nigga, no. This ain't enough. Okay. So it's stretching out now. Really can't feel it. Like I said, the shots and alcohol is kind of saying nothing's there.
Nothing's there. I don't have no problem.
I don't have no back. So that was it.
I ain't got no back.
And that was it, man. Yeah. Raymundo?
My week was pretty chill, man. I mean, I didn't do anything like too extravagant during the week. And then this weekend, like you said, we came to the cookout on Saturday. I just did a bunch of housework around the house, man. I've been
housework never stops.
Yeah, it never stops. Me and the girlfriend went out on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we usually go out like every couple weeks or something. So yeah, we went and hung out on Friday. Went to Aliante, hung up out up there.
Did you win some money?
I did.
Nice.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah. And then Saturday I did a lot of adulting stuff around the house. So I went to Lowe's. I woke up at because I wake up at 6 in the morning anyway.
You was at Lowe's at 7 a.m.?
At 6 o'clock. Actually, I mean they open at 6, so I think I got there like 6:30.
Okay, fucking grandpa.
You know what I'm saying?
Out the house at 6?
He's sitting there with his coffee. Hey, Bob.
I get up every morning at 6 o'clock because I feed the dog at 6. So I'm usually up probably before my alarm goes off anyway. I don't even freaking have an alarm. So
Lord, what the hell?
Every morning I'm feeding
When
Georgia.
you get to a certain age, you don't need alarms.
Every morning I'm feeding Georgia at 6 o'clock.
What's the age? Like 37, 38?
I mean,
I'd probably say
I usually am awake at 7, but do I move? Absolutely not. I don't move out of bed until I have to pee.
Oh yeah, no, I'm out of the bed. At
that point, okay, now I'm up. Let me start doing things, or either get back in the bed, depending on my mood. Because if I'm upset or something, I'm getting right back in the fucking bed. Right. Nobody else is awake and alive.
But the way our house is the kids are nocturnal, so they're basically up all the time late at night, right? Mm-hmm. So early in the morning, everybody sleep. It's nice and quiet.
That's the best time.
So I'm like, and that's why I do enjoy getting up that early, because I can just chill and be quiet. Me and George just me and the dog.
Oh,
right.
that's so great.
So I went to Lowe's. I got a carpet cleaner. I cleaned the carpets. And then I did them Saturday and Sunday in the morning. Took it back Saturday, and then I cut the grass, and then I did a bunch of shit around the house.
Yeah,
a bunch of shit.
First off,
that's a man's work.
First off, this
out here doing manly man shit.
He got grass in Vegas.
Yeah.
Why
how many people you know with grass in Vegas?
I've learned a lot about grass. That grass is not necessary. Yeah, you can have moss and it's like the same effect, and it grows faster and you don't have to do maintenance on it, less water. And I'm like, I didn't know none of this shit. TikTok. Man, I learned life off TikTok. I learned how to change my oil from TikTok.
But she still won't run our TikTok page.
I'm scared, y'all. Look, see, we getting off topic. I'm just talking about life skills, okay? I haven't learned to do TikTok off TikTok, so therefore that's not in my credentials. Sorry.
But that was it. I did take care of one thing.
Give me a hand clap. I want a hand clap.
So I am officially paying off one of the bets for the NBA Finals. That is a bottle of Glenlivet. That is
The Caribbean Reserve,
And
1824.
And the bottom of it is a sweet and tropical.
Like me.
Yeah.
Sweet and tropical.
Yeah.
So I've got
Got some sugar in your
I got
drink.
Shut the fuck up.
I asked before I assumed.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Walk right into it. I also got these too. I saw these, and I just bought them just because.
Are they cold?
What is it?
Are they cold?
Ooh.
Is that a pancake?
Pancake.
A
Now
pancake.
I'm assuming.
What is this one?
Holiday punch.
Okay, this is supposed to be a seltzer.
Now I'm assuming
This is not supposed to be a seltzer.
I know. I just bought them because I seen them. I'm like, oh, let me try those. I'm going to assume that these 100%, 99%, these are probably disgusting.
Look,
So you just bought 3?
Yeah.
Where'd you find these?
At Total Wine. I went to Total Wine.
I have high hopes because I've had like maple coffee.
I
I'll
wish
give you
they,
that one. I'll take the pancake.
I wish they were
Unless
cold.
you want the pancake.
Yeah, I wanted to try the
My bad.
pancake.
Okay.
Why you go Indian giver? You go take it back.
They're not really cold, so
That's fine.
maybe hold on to them, take them, when you get home.
No. Save these till next Monday.
Yeah.
We're gonna do reviews on
Well, I
these.
gotta keep it in my bag because my man's lush.
No, just keep it cold. You gotta have it cold though. Put it in.
I got a fridge in my truck. Well,
She said she gotta hide it though.
I
I will say you got a fridge at work, but
I got a fridge at work.
Oh, wow.
I have a quick question. When you find out about the contract ending, were you at home?
No, I was at work.
Damn.
How you get fired on your day off? No, I
be
was
your
at
own
work.
people. It'd be
I was
your
at
own
work. Okay. And my
It'd be your
supervisor
own
came
people.
in. He was just like, "Yo, I need to talk to you." And I'm like, "Oh."
How often do you see your supervisor?
This was the first out of 3 times I saw this man.
So you know it was bad then?
What are you doing? No, you don't. I had an idea of what was going to happen because there was a lot of things happening in the office too.
Uh-huh.
I was one of 4 layoffs in my office, and the fact
I
that
never see you, John.
Right, I'm like,
doing that?
first of all, he emailed me. He was like, "What and when would be a good time to stop by?" I'm like, "Oh,
Never.
anytime, honestly."
Never.
However,
'Cause you don't even talk to me.
I was just like,
You
"You
the
can
fucking
come by
Grim Reaper.
anytime. I don't
Yeah.
care." However, you can just always call me or text me if it's
Does he work
easier.
on base?
He was just like, "No, I'll stop by at 3," and I'm like, "Oh shit."
At the end of the day.
Right.
Oh,
But
they always
coming
a
at
bit in
2.
the day.
He ended up coming at 2, and then I was just like, oh my God. I was like, I'm fine. And then reality set in, and I'm like, no, the fuck, I'm not fine.
I'm fine.
It was that me. It's fine.
And Bernie,
And then it starts crying. Yeah,
everything
starts
is fine.
crying.
And I was like, sir, can I leave? I asked my commander to like, yo, can I go home? And he's like, yeah, of course. Like, is there anything I can do? I was like, you can fight for my job back if you really wanted to do something.
Oh man.
He's like, you can take the rest
You
of the day.
gone, Michelle gone,
Yeah.
the little homie gone,
Yep, Andrew.
and the lady that touches people's hair is gone.
I don't care about her.
All right, what else, Brandon? What else you had going?
That's all I got, man. I mean, like I said, it's
Shots.
pretty chill.
Okay.
Week.
Yeah, it was a really chill week. I didn't move off my couch yesterday. It felt great.
I did.
Seeing as how I couldn't move, you know what I'm saying?
I do want to add something to that.
Yes.
So my plan was just to chill all day yesterday. After I got done with the carpets, I'm like, dude, I'm fucking chilling the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But I have 3 kids. The youngest one.
Yeah. That's all you needed to say. Yeah.
So he decides that he wants to make all these plans last minute. And of course, dad's got to take him here. Dad's got to take him there. I'll need to get my haircut. And then I'm going to the movies. Okay, what time are you getting your haircut? 3 o'clock. It's freaking 12 o'clock. I'm like, shit, I just want to chill. The rest of the day, I just want to chill. Yeah, yesterday. So now I got to take him to get his haircut. Gets his haircut. I come back home. What time are you going to the movies? 6 o'clock. So I go back, pick him up, come back. He changes, and I got to take him to the
youngest,
movies.
right?
Yeah. And then,
Goddamn.
and then,
Sophomores.
yeah, and then, and then he goes to the movies at 6. So now it's
8:30.
Sunday. I'm just like shit. I'm starting. I need to wind down, get ready for the week. No, he wants to be out kicking it until freaking. It was like 11 o'clock. I think he.
What's his curfew?
Roman doesn't have a curfew.
See, when your kid
Nah,
is good,
see?
you don't give him limitations.
no.
Well, his birthday's on Wednesday anyway. So
He'll be what, 15?
So I was letting him kind of. I mean, he doesn't really go out like that anyway.
Oh, this is a great discussion. Let's get into our shit
So
now.
I just let him.
Let's get into
hang
our
out.
shit now.
Go ahead.
You don't think he should have a curfew?
I didn't have a curfew, and look how I turned out.
Exactly. Give him a curfew. Give him a curfew, nigga.
No, he doesn't have a curfew.
No.
So I asked him like when he's planning on going out. So how long you plan on staying out? I'll be home by this time. All right, cool. That sounds like we have an agreed upon time.
Okay.
You tell me when you're coming home. As long as you're home by that time.
If he's not home by that time, then what?
Then
what's the
we
punishment?
have a problem.
Why?
But he's never done. He hasn't
Hold
done
on.
that yet.
But why is there a problem? Because he doesn't have a curfew.
But we had an agreement.
That you was going to be home by this
Yeah.
time. Exactly.
We had a discussion
If
and
he
you didn't
calls-
live to your bar.
If he calls and tells me like, hey, we're going to be, is it okay if I stay out a little bit longer? Sure.
Okay.
That's literally
Conversation.
how our communication goes.
That's how you treat people.
He's never not come home when he said he's going to come home. He's never not been done when he said.
I'd have definitely got in trouble.
I wasn't allowed outside.
I
So.
definitely
Yeah,
get in
no,
trouble.
he's a good kid.
Do you believe in curfews?
At a certain age, yeah.
Okay.
So when he hits about 15, I feel like, okay, I'm giving you leeway to make decisions,
Okay.
right? And if we make like you said, we make an agreed time, I guess, okay. But I still don't want you home at like 3 a.m.
Right.
Oh yeah,
right.
no,
Right.
no,
Okay.
nothing
I
like that.
want you to come home at a reasonable hour where I'm still awake and I'm not worried about you, and keep me
Yeah.
updated with your time and place of where you at. That's
Yeah.
literally it. Have a communication. Hey, check in. Hey, it's midnight. Mom, I'm at so and so's house. I should be home by 12:30.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
We gave Danae a curfew after she graduated high school. She was never a hanger outer in high school. Mm-hmm. Like she
didn't go out much?
No, her senior year, like later in her senior year, she finally started. Her and her friends started going places. One friend had a car, so they was like, we're going to the movies. We're going here. You going? We're going there. Mm-hmm. So she would be gone a lot.
To be honest, ain't nothing really to do here in Vegas. That's
For their age group,
the
no,
age
but
group,
but
yeah.
there's trouble everywhere.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Not
You can
positive
get-
things to do.
You can get anything out here.
I mean,
goddamn
what I was
shit.
getting into in high school, it happened at school for me. So,
We hung out. We always found the trouble.
of course,
Corey
troublemakers,
had me breaking curfew all the time.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Yeah, he get. My friends got into a lot of trouble messing with me back in the day.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Which is
all
why
the
my
time.
mom would probably stop saying, you can't hang out with him. He's a bad influence. Well, she wouldn't let me hang out with you simply because you were
Got a story
man,
about being
so.
bad influences. Anyway,
Wrote a song about it, like to hear.
here you go. So my Danae's curfew right now is like 1 o'clock. I think she's 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's 1 o'clock. Like, just be respectful. If you're gonna be gone, hit us up. Let us know. But she don't really know nothing. I ain't gonna say know nothing, but go ahead.
What do you think is a reasonable curfew?
I think one is a reasonable curfew for 18-year-old, 19-year-old. What do you mean?
Let's just say
For your kid?
Your
So I think it goes by ages.
okay. So your oldest is staying with you.
Yeah, she's living at home right now.
Well, I didn't know she was, but I'm just hypothetically. So if
Oh.
she's there, but
My
does she-
oldest?
yeah,
Okay.
does she have a curfew?
No, and not at all.
So she can come home whenever she wants.
Yes, like at
How old your oldest?
27.
Damn right. She can come.
No, exactly. Like no, it's
As long as you're not making a disturbance in the house. Like if you
No,
drunk
like,
and you
yeah,
stumbling
like,
in and
she lived with us
like, that's
before,
crazy.
as an adult, like like a 22, 23-year-old, she lived with us, and there was no curfew for her. Only thing we asked, if you're not coming home, let us know you're not coming home. That's it.
Yeah.
Like you say, hey, I'm staying out. Okay. I'm not coming home tonight. I'll see you out in the morning.
All right.
Now we know you're safe. Now I know you got a plan, whatever's going on. I know somewhere you're safe. My wife can track her phone just in case.
Yeah.
They track it. I think my wife can track her phone. I can't track her phone, but my wife definitely can. Gotcha. So one of us can track where she's at, because she's a single woman that living in her own place now.
Yeah. My sister's the
In case
same way.
anything,
She's 19, and she be out here in these streets.
Yeah.
She be going to. She just went to a party at Treasure Island. I'm like, who the hell you know? And she's like, our friend is just.
We
So
don't
I'm
do
leaving.
hotel parties. That was our rule with our daughter.
I don't
That's
think
our rule with our daughters.
I think they were just hanging out in the hotel. I don't know.
We don't do hotel parties.
I didn't want her to.
That was-
She told me when she was there, and I'm like, girl, what are you doing there?
We told her.
That's crazy.
We told our oldest when she was 18, 19, we told them the same thing. Matter of fact, when they was like 16, 17, before that, no hotel parties.
I couldn't go down there, so
No,
I wouldn't. I
like
wouldn't
you do not go
there.
to a hotel party at all. Stay away from them.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
a lot of sex trafficking that happens
Right
down there.
So now
too.
your 19-year-old sister hypothetically lives with you. Does she have a curfew?
Well, for me, when she was living with me, because she was living
Oh,
with
okay,
me
let's go.
from the ages of 15 to 18. Well, no, she just recently moved out at 19.
Okay.
I did have a curfew for her.
Okay.
Because my sister, she took well advantage of some things, and all I told her to do was check
big
in.
sis.
Yeah, and I was like,
I can do what I want to do now.
That's very true, and I'm like, you can do what you want, but not in my house. I got a little kid.
We have rules.
Yeah, we have rules, and I got structure. You want to come in the house? My dog barks. Kelvin wakes up because he's military, so he pops up, clear the house, like, So it's just like, okay.
Kelvin don't even go to double the real gun. Kelvin don't even pull a pistol out. Kelvin goes, "Double. You break into my house, nigga."
What the hell, Bam Bam? But then again, it was more of like I asked her what time she was coming in, and she would be a little late or whatever, or sometimes come in. Oh, I stayed at my friend's house, or I fell asleep, or whatever. Or her phone would die because my sister's not really big on social media and shit like that. She out here exploring the world. She likes hiking. She likes being outside, and that's why I tell her like you need to be more mindful of those things. Like if your phone is on low, you don't think you should charge that before you go, or if you're spending the night at somebody's house, you don't think you should charge your phone.
Have you bought her a portable charger yet?
She got her own portable charger. Okay, she got her own shit. She's very responsible in certain things. She moved out now. That's right. She moved out now, and when she texted me, I didn't even know where she was. She's usually at. She has her own place. She's with roommates or whatever. And she was just like, "Hey, I'm going to a party on the strip, so." Peace. Here, check my location periodically so I don't get kidnapped or murdered. Thank you. I'm like, wait a minute, what? And she didn't answer until an hour later. She's like, yeah, we got ditched, so I'm leaving. Or her and her friend. She doesn't go anywhere without at least one friend, which is good. But I always have her location. And when I'd be like, where you at? What you doing? You in the mountains? Why are you in the mountains? Who are you with in the mountains?
You in the mountains.
Are they white? Because I don't trust that.
I was trying to go to the mountains next weekend. It's not going to happen.
Good for you. Stay at home.
No. I hate that. All right, so cool. Let's get into our shiznits.
Yeah.
It's not been
Corey, you can't
a good week for R&B singers,
including you.
Facts. Y'all watch that Verzuz?
Yes.
Tell me y'all watched that Verzuz.
Well, actually, I didn't watch the whole thing.
I watched the highlights.
I watched the highlights as well.
I went back and watched the whole thing, but I ended up like fast forwarding and skipping through.
I didn't say
I pulled it up on YouTube and just watch. And
Mario killed that shit
first of all, yes.
Mario killed that shit.
And then I would like to say that I seen some people on TikTok that were actually personally there, and they did sound a little bit better live than they did on the Verzuz, like recording or whatever.
Because they sound trash.
I mean, Ray J still
I'm gonna say
bad,
4 out of how many people was there? 5 or 6 of them.
How many people were performing?
Performance like 6, yeah. That was unorganized.
So what you had? Ray J,
Marion,
Sammy,
Mario, Sammy,
Pleasure P,
Bobby Valentino.
Yeah. Oh, and
no, Tank wasn't performing. He just
and
Tank just came on to hang out.
And Jeremiah.
So yeah, what 6, 7 people on there?
Yeah, that's too damn much. Too damn much.
Well, they had 2 verses in one, right? I think they said
that's kind of what it was.
It was supposed to be an opener and then the main thing because they were late or whatever. But then they got spiraled and they were doing their own thing, and then Ray J had his baby on stage, and then they were mocking Ray J.
That's exactly what happened.
And Ray J had a fit because he was trying to serenade his wife or girlfriend or wife.
If I had
what is it today?
It'd be best friend. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I loved how they were clowning him and they kept trolling him. One wish.
Right,
Ray J was
together,
getting so hot.
and the fact that they got his face and he was just like the poked out
so
lip.
Mad.
But why was your baby on stage?
They said Brandy talking about him now.
Oh, she clowned him. Did you see what she posted?
What'd she say?
No, she told him, she's like, if I would have had one wish, I would wish you would have drank the tea that I gave you this morning and told you not to stress them vocal cords out. She fucking dogged him. But it was funny. And then apparently she posted it on his page because she added him, and then he deleted it. And she posted it again. And then she's like, and I'm screenshotting this just in case you want to delete the comment again. Since we're deleting comments now.
That's
a good big sis right there. She fucking came at
and then the whole B2K is coming after Marion because he's like my background dancers. They're like, I didn't think I was your background dancer. For one, you didn't even sing most of the songs. And I'm
all
like,
that shit is coming out.
Yo, that shit.
He said he didn't sing
Yo,
The drama.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. One of Marion's songs was my ringtone for a long time.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
what was
I bet
it?
you was singing in the rain and shit too.
No, see? No, fuck y'all.
That's where my heart used to be.
No, it was Entourage. So every time somebody would call a girl would call my phone. No, baby, I want you to be my entourage. You be my number one superstar, super fly chick.
Well, apparently he wasn't singing that shit. Apparently he wasn't singing that.
Oh God,
And I'm
that was
like,
a great ringtone though. But like in my,
It was
Let
a
it go.
good. It was
Let
the
it
beat.
go. Let it
It was the
go.
beat. It was the beat.
it was. No, it's a great song. What are
It
you
was the
talking
beat.
about?
It was the beat.
Because if I listened to it today, I probably wouldn't listen all the way through
I'm
it.
playing it on the way home.
Oh, look at you. I heard, since we talking about things we were listening to, have y'all heard the new Chris Brown?
Oh yeah. Let's talk about
It's a great
it.
album.
Let's talk
Great.
about
Let's
it.
get into the music. Let's go.
You're not a fan, apparently.
First of all, I'm not a fan. I would never give Chris Brown my money. Okay, I would never give him my actual
Shots
money
fired.
because I am a black woman and he does nothing but dog dark-skinned black women consistently and publicly.
Really?
You darkies, yeah, paper bag test at the clubs and shit. Allegedly, I ain't gonna say he do it because I don't know, but allegedly he does these things. But if more than 5 people say this shit. And they have no reason to lie because, I mean, look, they got their own fame. They got their own money. Yeah, I've been in his section and he's just like, oh, no, he want the light brights. He want the light-skinned girls around him.
So hold on. So if he did not disrespect, I don't know if he did or not, but you're saying he disrespected dark-skinned women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boom. Say he never did that to dark-skinned women, but his preferability was to be with, he liked
Oh, I don't care that he likes light-skinned girls or wants to be with, the Blasian beautiful women. I don't care who you want to be with. You don't have to dog anybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
somebody.
you have a different feeling if you never dogged dark-skinned
if he wasn't on that shit. But then again, you have the whole Rihanna situation. I know that was a 2-stone situation, and he's apologized for it, and I'm able to kind of move on from that. It's just sometimes the way he speaks to women is just very hateful, and like when he gets into it on the internet and he does his little, the recordings or whatever, responding to people like, oh, these bitches, ugly bitches just be hating the uglies that come out at night. And like, that's unnecessary. You all the way up. You one of the A-list celebrities. You should not be acting like this.
Right.
You got all this money, all this fame. You got all of the people around you who love you. Why are you paying this shit no mind? You just ignore this shit. Because I wouldn't be paying it no mind. Bitch, I'm counting my money.
Right.
What am I
It's
doing?
very petty, I
I'm
think.
ice skating on water. Okay? I'm minding my business, my rich ass business.
That'd be kind of hard to do. The ice skate on water.
If it's frozen, really?
No,
really?
no, it's ice.
Really?
Then. It's ice.
But is it water when it melts?
When
It's
it
ice
melts,
water?
yes, but
It's ice water?
now it has changed. It's like a little structure.
Shut your ass up. Shut up.
Did you listen to the
structure.
album?
Yes, I did. I didn't finish it all the way through.
It's got a lot of songs.
It's a great album.
I do like, which one? I think I just heard
Pitch Black.
Sex Memories.
That's my shit right there.
Pitch Black.
Pitch Black was my
And
shit.
Sex Memories.
And then Call Me Every Day with WizKid. WizKid can do no wrong in my eyes. And Warm Embrace, I like that one.
That was a hit.
The one with WizKid's got a little, island vibe.
Yeah, and I do like,
Kinda
I like a Caribbean Jamaican vibe.
Yeah.
I like I'm on the beach some damn way.
Sorry.
But
No, it made me think about something on Saturday when the Hawaiian cat was up there. And it was like, you got me battling this island, boy. It was pretty funny.
That was actually really good.
Yeah, it was a good bar.
And then the one with Wayne's pretty good.
No,
I did
good
not
too.
like that one.
What? It was old Wayne. It gave me old Wayne vibes.
I
You
liked
had told me.
Wayne's part, but I don't know. It just didn't feel like it fit.
Yeah.
It felt out of place.
I'm gonna give another listen to see. You know what I'm saying?
I had to finish it off so I can
When I listen
the rest of it.
to music, a lot of time I have a weird habit of doing this. I actually visualize like videos in my head. So the Pitch Black song made me think about back in the day when you're in the club. Like you're in high school and you go to the club and it's pitch black.
Yeah. Mhm.
He's looking for his girl.
Yeah.
Pitch black. That's literally what it reminded me of. Like the whole
director
time.
now?
Understandable.
I probably could be.
Since we're on music, I'm giving the Drake album another chance.
I like it.
You
Okay.
do? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm giving it another chance because I'm sitting there. I heard some stuff over the weekend. Listening to different podcasts and their view on it, and then not only a review on it, but it's not a rap album.
No.
It never was. No,
But when the album dropped, I realized because it was Drake, I was looking for.
What your expectations were are different than what this album was.
Yes.
And that's what I was saying. I think last time when we talked about it, like we expect something. What we expected, we didn't get,
and that's why.
But you have you have to accept what you got for what it is.
Yeah, I didn't do that first. But that's
because you expected it to be a rap album.
Yeah, and I was like, and I made the whole face like, what the fuck is this shit, nigga? Like Michael Blackson meme, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I give it halfway listen. That Tesco Green go hard.
You know what it reminded me of? What was it? When y'all came over to the house and I told y'all I was making sliders.
Oh, you had this music on. You had the Afrobeats music on?
No. When you were like, "Are you making sliders?" I was like, "No, I'm making like ham sliders or whatever."
You're like sandwiches.
Yeah,
he make sliders.
Yeah, but were they good though?
Shut up. Hold on. We're going back on this because I'm mad again.
But this is what.
I'm mad again.
But your expectations.
Let me tell the story.
Was sliders.
Let me tell the story.
But what you got.
Let me tell the story.
You know what? I don't give a fuck because y'all be cooking and I don't be eating, so I don't care. I hope it was nasty. I hope you had a stomach ache. I hope you be on the toilet shitting your brains.
We talked about this on the podcast.
Whatever.
I told this nigga. I said, hey, what you cook? He said, I'll make some sliders.
Some turkey sliders.
Stop. You said sliders.
Okay, sliders. Yeah.
So if he tells you, if I say I make a slider, what do you think of when someone says sliders?
I've tasted a lot of different sliders in life, so I just mini sandwiches.
Oh, sandwiches.
Like I call a burger is a sandwich.
A burger is a slider.
I've had chicken.
No. Okay, but in a burger form or something. Kind of in a burger form. Somebody says sliders is in a burger form. Okay.
I had buffalo chicken sliders and that shit was delicious.
But it was fried, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sandwich. Slider.
Yeah.
Okay. We get over this dude's house. No. Then I said, oh, okay. I said, and then he said something. I said, what kind of beef? He said, oh, turkey slider. So I was like, all right, turkey burgers, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I can eat some turkey burgers. I can eat turkey burgers. Mm-hmm. I get to this nigga's house, bro. I get to this 5'5" or 6.
6 on a good day.
ugly ass dude house.
Oh my gosh, ugly.
Ugly.
Damn, you coming for him?
He mad because they weren't sliders.
They weren't sliders. They was turkey breast sandwiches.
You made cold cuts and called them sliders. And you didn't just say junior sub. So what the fuck? Sir, I would have felt disrespected because I would have been like, oh, okay, turkey burgers. Okay, do I need to pick up, lettuce, tomato? Do I need to pick up something? I could have made a ham and cheese sandwich in the house.
Okay.
Were they roasted?
No.
Oh, violation. Okay.
He didn't even toast the buns, okay?
They were Hawaiian rolls.
Somebody please call 911.
But that's the example. What you expected and then what you got.
That's funny.
Oh man,
That's funny.
Let's stay on music real quick.
Okay.
We had a topic we couldn't get to last week. Lizzo had a song out called I don't know if it's Girls or Grills. Grills?
I think it's Girls. Girls. Like girls.
A girl. Well, I don't know. But she had to change the lyric in her song. Okay?
Know about that situation?
Hold on, let me get to it. I'm sorry.
I still don't understand the whole thing, but
Lizzo was just as naive to the situation as well when she spit the lines, "Hold my bag, bitch. Hold my bag. Do you see this shit? I'm a spaz." Bars. Okay? Not really.
there you are again.
Huh?
I said, there you are again.
Not really.
Rapping again.
Yeah. But anyway, apparently she meant it as go crazy, right? Mm-hmm. Apparently spaz, somebody hit up and said spaz is a derogatory term towards my disability. Cerebral palsy is literally classified as spastic dysplasia, where spasticity refers to unending painful tightness in my legs. Mm-hmm. Your new song makes me angry and sad, one Twitter user said. Spaz doesn't mean freaked out or crazy. Mm-hmm. Then, today, I saw something. I
am taken aback. So spaz is a derogatory term for someone with cystic fibrosis. Was that
cerebral palsy?
Cerebral palsy, my bad.
Yeah, well, it's some form of cerebral palsy. Okay. Now today. I saw Naomi Osaka is starting her own brand, like a media brand, with no other than LeBron James. Okay. she named her company Hanakuma, which in Japanese means flower bear. And we know that she is, I think, Haitian, I believe, and Japanese.
I was just going to say black in Japanese. But okay.
Yeah, but I think she's black in Japanese. She's okay. So in Japanese, it means flower bear. But in Swahili...
Jesus, we're not doing that.
Let's see.
Is this
in
what we're
Swahili,
doing?
it translates to woman without a vagina. Okay?
Well, technically...
Don't laugh, brother.
Well, I'm just... Because that's impossible.
Anyway.
We ain't gonna touch
We ain't
that.
going
Oh,
to
yeah. Well, shit, let me stop.
Not on the mic anyway. Don't do that.
So this is my thing.
Because if we do gonna do
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
go through it with you.
No,
We can go down together.
but-
Because I can have this conversation now.
And now they're catching flack for not changing the name, for having this name Hanakuma, because it means what it means in Swahili.
Shut the fuck up.
I am.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Because you're being overly sensitive. If a person is not multilingual or bilingual by any means, how is she supposed to know? And is she supposed to change the name because you feel offended by something? Because in her native tongue and where she's born, it means this. This is why she's creating it, because she knows what it means as a Japanese term.
Yes.
And along with spaz, she did not mean it in that way.
Right.
And she able-bodyism and all
And
this
she
other
changed the
stuff.
lyric.
She changed the lyric. Good on her. But if it was me,
I wouldn't have.
I would have been like,
definitely wouldn't have
oh,
done either.
okay, I understand. Or actually, I wouldn't have even acknowledged that. I would have left that shit alone.
Right, me too.
Because it's not my problem that you feel offended by it. Just like people feel offended by cursing and, women sexualizing their bodies and, the whole WAP song, wet ass pussy. Okay, if your pussy dry, just say that. I don't give a fuck.
Should be great.
That is... I don't care. That's not my...
Time out, Negro. Time out.
I'm just... No, you were thinking it. I just said it. No.
You were thinking it. I'm just saying. That is, if you're going to be offended by every little thing in this world, baby, you need to live under a fucking rock. Go over somewhere where you don't have access to the social media, where you don't have access to other people. Shit, live in Antarctica. Pretty sure it's illegal, but if you want to, go there.
Do
Because
they have
you're
a
doing all this-
responsibility, though, to know?
No, absolutely not.
Because that's
Okay.
too much knowledge. There's too many places in this world that speak different languages that converse to many things, when in English is made of a whole bunch of different languages.
Yeah.
So how are we supposed to know what it converts to?
everything it translates to.
If you're offended by it, I
Well, some
apologize
people-
for you feeling that way.
Well, some people have said was they are so big that they should have had, their team should have researched it.
So are we putting everything that we say in English into a converter
No, you're right.
into every language?
Because somebody made a good point. Excuse me. The word fag in the U.S. means something totally different in the UK. And please forgive me for saying the word fag. I'm using it to make a point. Okay, don't come for me in that. I'm using the word to make a point.
Yeah.
The word fag in the U.S. is a derogatory term for gay.
Yeah.
But you go to the UK, they're saying it's a term for a cigarette.
And then and they also say it means happy as well.
No, it's gay.
That's gay.
Oh. Okay.
Come back.
Come back.
But that's here.
Really mean it.
Yeah.
But even though you could say that, but people still use that term here in America, but they're gay. So they're allowed to say these things. So if Lizzo had cystic fibrosis, would she be able to say, would that be okay for her to say? Just like black people, we could say nigga, but it's just like, y'all are picking and choosing what to be offended by because they're celebrities.
Yeah.
Because if a normal person would have said that shit, we don't give a fuck.
Right.
We've said spaz years.
Yeah.
We've
Spaz
always had, it's been around for a long fucking time.
I can't think of the songs, but I know the word spaz has been
Been in a lot of fucking
songs.
songs.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, yeah, we're moving on differently, but y'all need to stop being so sensitive about every little thing, because you're not going to be able to do anything or say anything. Granted, if you don't want to listen to it, okay, well, I don't want to support that. Just like I won't support Chris Brown when he comes to town, when he has a residency. My friend knows this. That's the main reason I know.
Okay.
I won't spend my money on him, but will I listen to his music? He's a great artist. Sure. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But will I go and spend my money and buy merch and buy concert tickets
No.
and shit? If it ain't free, you ain't getting my money.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. If you don't
Right.
support it, don't support it. Don't buy the hoodies, the t-shirts. Oh, I like Lizzo's music. Okay, then you have to get over it.
Right.
Because she could say bitch and it means friend.
Right.
She could say nigga because she's black.
True.
Like, are y'all offended because she called another girl a bitch? Oh, but she's really nice. you still a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, if
right.
I'm mad at you, you a bitch.
Right.
If I'm mad at a man, he's a bitch. Like,
Okay.
granted, I might get fought for that, but you know.
Which is weird.
Right.
On so many levels.
Let's move on real quick. How was your mental this week?
This weekend was rough.
Okay.
Very much rough. I was drained because, for one, I didn't know what was happening with the Roe versus Wade situation. Didn't know. Granted, I'm not really big into politics, so of course I'm not following it like that. But then when I see something like that on the chopping block, why is that even a fucking discussion?
Okay.
This has nothing to do with everybody involved. Like, there's a few women, but a lot of the women who are voting are doing it because of their principle and their moral code. If you don't like that, what's being on the chopping block for, abortion and stuff,
Right.
you don't have to have one. But why are you telling someone else what to do with their body?
Right.
Why are you judging them for that? And just reading what Roe versus Wade entails and what else they're putting up there as well, it hurts because I truly don't understand why this is even a topic. It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Definitely shouldn't.
Because it goes on to discuss people's personal preferences. Like, you don't care what goes on in the bedroom, but that's also going to be a topic of discussion. Contraceptives are also going to be the next thing because they're fighting to ban abortions now, but they're also trying to fight contraceptives now. Next, IUDs, condoms, all the birth control.
CVS has already put a limit on the amount of Plan B pills you can buy. The purpose of being, they don't have enough inventory in case people buy them up. They're also going to come at the same-sex marriage. Like, this is all going to be
on the chopping
block. And what's next?
And my thing that bothers me the most is I support pro-choice. And I'm also pro-life. Like, I'm both because that's your choice. I'm pro-women. Like, your choice is your choice.
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand what comes with abortion. People aren't just like, I'm not having nobody's baby. We're just going to the abortion clinic every fucking weekend. That is a tough decision for somebody to fucking make.
Yeah.
And not only is it tough, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And not even that's expensive, but when you come to, because I have one child, I don't plan on having any more. So I went to the extent of, I don't do birth control. My body rejects it a lot. From cystic fibrosis to PCOS to like fibroids, attitude adjustments, depression, all of that shit negatively affects me. So I don't want to put that poison shit in my body anymore. Right. The only thing that I have left is condoms, but I truly don't want any more kids. So I went to, as far as to look up tubal ligation.
Okay.
When I went there, I have insurance. I have really good insurance. I went, got, checked out. The doctor said, we're in the clear. Okay. I get scheduled for my appointment the following week. 2 to 3 days before my appointment, I get a call from the clinic telling me, like, okay, well, we've adjusted your claim, and you're going to have to pay $2,900 up front.
Wait a minute, what?
Good Lord.
$2,900 or $2,975 up front. And I have to pay, and that's just the 90% of that up front, and then I can have a payment plan. I don't have that available, and that's part of my insurance. My insurance covered it, so it was more than $2,900.
More than that, yeah.
Meanwhile, men can get a vasectomy. No offense to y'all, $700.
I think we've had them.
Yeah, how much was it? If you don't mind me asking, if you can remember.
Military took care of mine, so I don't know.
I think mine was like 5 something. Like
and even to the fact,
I think so. Yeah.
And the questions they ask in that room are so. Not granted, the doctor I had, he was great. Sheldon Paul in Las Vegas. If somebody's looking, if you got $2,900, baby, go. He's a great doctor. But the invasive questions, they go and ask you, okay, do you have any kids? How many abortions have you had? How many miscarriages have you had? What's your sex life like? Are you married? What was your father saying?
Why does this shit even matter?
Why does this matter? Because I'm here for myself.
Right.
And I just feel so angry, and I'm passionate about this because every woman should have a right to what happens to her body. Like, you allow us to get BBLs and, breast enlargements or whatever without a husband, but you telling me that I can't remove my uterus if I don't want to. And not only does this affect the future of women, because we're going to go to, not personally me, but people are going to go to lengths to get rid of something they don't want. They're going to go as far as possible, regardless of if I go to fucking jail or not. This is my body. So if I'm in jail because I don't want a baby, you're going to have a lot of people in jail or worse, dead.
Definitely
Because
worse.
suicide rates are going to fucking spike.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's not only are they adjusting this cause to just, okay, well, we're having sex and it happened. They're saying rape and incest are also, well, for Louisiana anyway, they don't care if
They
it's
don't care.
rape or incest.
Yep.
You're going to have to keep that fucking
And
baby.
some states don't even care if it's killing you, if the baby's killing you.
And that's a problem.
Yeah.
It's definitely a problem.
And
Scary.
And I had a talk to somebody today, and she found out some stuff about her family and stuff. And she found out that her husband's family supports these things, supports the fact, because they're holy Christian people. Like,
I trust me.
Supports.
Roe versus Wade. They're like good.
Yeah,
They're like
they're
good that they reversed
like,
it.
Yeah.
why would you want to do that? That's a baby.
I had a conversation with someone I love tremendously this weekend about this, and I had to get off the phone with this person because of what this person said. I had to get off the phone with them. I'm like, I'll talk to you later. Love you. Peace. Because we have such different thoughts on this because this person is a devout Christian. Go ahead.
My thing is, if I understand Christianity and I respect people's religion, but you should respect me and my choices,
Right.
Because if you read the Bible, and I'm not a devout Christian, but my husband and my mother-in-law is,
Yeah.
and they've told me that there's other parts in the Bible also. You guys are just focusing on the parts
Come
that
on.
you want to reprimand people with,
Right.
Like the gay people. You don't want to support gay people and gay marriage because it's forbidden and all that
Right.
stuff. But you're not supposed to judge thy neighbor. So why are you coinciding? You're passing one thing, and you still out here having premarital sex, philandering,
Yeah.
cheating on your wife, abuse, judging people, not giving your 10% tithes at the church, not
Right.
going to church.
Yeah.
But you're a devout Christian,
Right.
Because you read the Bible one time in 5th grade.
Yeah.
First of all, like there was
That's
this woman.
that's a whole different conversation. We can
Yeah.
have.
It is. I actually used that against my
love-
mom when I got my tattoos.
I love
She was mad at me
God
about
and I
that.
support God. But when it comes to the choices that you make for yourself, your mental health, and your health overall,
They're your choices.
God gave you the choice.
Free will.
Exactly. So he gave you the choice to make these decisions for yourself.
Okay.
Nobody's here to do that for you.
Yeah.
And I feel like the government is overstepping their boundaries.
The thing that I hate about the whole thing is that to me the decision has become muddied with the whole religion aspect of it. Like whatever happened to the separation between church and state?
Yeah.
Like why are you guys throwing religion into this? And then not only that, like this is your women's bodies. This is literally like health reasons. This is like, how are you gonna dictate what I can and can't do with my own body? I'm sorry, with your own body. I should say.
And my thing is, it's like you're gonna force women to have these babies, but are you forcing the men to step up to take care of them?
Of course not. Of course not.
So
Because
when it-
I mean, I mean, no disrespect to the women out there, but I mean, laws aren't set up for you. They're set up for men. You know what I mean? And vice versa. I mean, just in the race way, laws are meant to protect white people, not minorities. So it's literally all the laws are set up to protect white people and men.
And another thing that I also think about is a lot of people who like support the Roe versus Wade movement. They're just like, okay, well, just stop having reckless sex. We don't just do that.
No, Right.
Mistakes
no.
happen for one.
Yeah, of course.
And then there's rape.
Yeah.
So you're not only in support of taking women's rights, but you're in support of rape.
The whole rape and incest thing is wild to me, only
Yes.
because of, again, we're going back to the whole religion thing. Like, and I just watched, I don't know if you guys watched that thing on Netflix about the Mormons.
Our Father.
Our Father.
Yes.
No, not Our Father. Or was it Our Father? Where
Or was it about the cult people and
it
she
was
got out
literally-
or something?
No, it was literally like this. Damn, I can't remember the name of it, but the dude was the guy that's like started the whole
Mormon Church.
Yeah. And so what they were doing, or maybe it was, I don't think it was our father.
It wasn't our father.
Because
I know
our
what you're talking
father, he
about.
was impregnating all the women
Yeah.
that he went and saw. But the dude, like, literally, so he would get these women, and then they would have all these kids, and turn out they were, like, having sex with all of these, like, young kids. The old man dies. He's got, like, 27 wives. He dies. His son then starts marrying his wives, which technically were his moms at the time. And then they start having kids, and then they start picking and choosing who these kids can be married to. And
was it Murder Among the Mormons?
No. It's literally
I know exactly what you're talking
Sweet, Pray, and Obey.
That's it right there. Sweet, Pray, and Obey. And so then they were taking these girls and having them marry the other men in the Mormon, community, but they were marrying them to their cousins. You know what I mean? So that's what we're talking about when you're talking about, like, and then they were having kids. Like, that shit's wild to me.
And it doesn't make sense. There's billions of people in this fucking world. Why do you have to settle for marrying or fucking on your daughter or your cousin or your sister?
Talk about it.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. If you go to Iceland, Finland, Denmark, there are people who look like you. I promise.
Yes.
I promise.
Absolutely.
There are people who look like you. And if you want your lineage to continue to look like that, there are people in this world. They don't have to be in the U.S. They don't have to be in Southern Alabama. No offense to Alabama peeps. We love you. I'm just saying, like, and then there was a Senator John Cornyn, now Duplessis versus Ferguson and Brown versus Board of Education.
He tried to clarify this. I've seen so much. So he tried to clarify this stuff.
No, you said what you fucking said.
You said what you said.
I say he tried to. I'm just saying. I believe you
but of course he tried to back it up.
Like, I don't know if y'all saw what I posted this morning on the podcast story about the lady saying, "Thank you, President Trump, for making sure white is life. White life is protected.
The white life is protected.
Yeah, because she said this out her mouth
during a rally. Yeah.
And it's just like and the sad thing is, because y'all know I love me a good conspiracy and everything. So when it comes down to it, I feel like they're locking down and trying to force us to create herds of children to force us back in the workforce, because we're realizing we don't need these 9-to-5 jobs no more. Yeah. We can find a way to make money. Kids are out here; they're not doing Burger King, Pizza Hut, or nothing else. They're out here doing content creating and making millions. So they're creating more millionaires and generational wealth that way.
We're trying to get there.
And we're not doing this mediocre workforce shit. So they're creating a hole in the gap for us. So what do? Oh, well, we need to have more kids. So these parents have to work these 9-to-5 jobs because these entrepreneurial jobs just aren't cutting it. Right. We're going to create more taxes. We're going to create more laws to prevent you from just doing this 9-to-5, and then we're going to lock you up for tax fraud because you're avoiding that 1099 or that 1095 or 45 or whatever fucking tax forms they are, so that we can put you in jail. Now you can't leave the country even if you fucking wanted to, because now you have a felony or you have a misdemeanor, and some of these cases you can't even leave the country. Right. So now you're stuck here, and when you're stuck here, you got to work mediocre jobs because nobody's going to take a risk for you in these workforces because, oh, well, you did tax fraud. I can't trust you if you're an accountant because I don't trust you with my money if you couldn't even manage your own.
True indeed.
Right.
So it's just like creating this cycle that we're going to be stuck here. And that's fucking toxic and poisonous. And I love being in America, but I'm realizing America is just running history over and over again. Right. And these old white folks need to get on. Baby, you was 75, okay? If you were born in 1920, your mind ain't changing. After the age of 50, your mind is not changing, baby. So you need to go ahead and get the fuck out, keep that pension, and go ahead about your day. Right. You getting that money.
I always said, like, any old, I'm going to say old, but old white person that's around, like, my parents' age, they definitely have a different way of thinking. They definitely grew up in a time or a place where they were the majority and the world has changed, and sometimes they are, and now they're starting to go back to that, like, bro, I want to go back to when shit was cool. I want to go back to when it was only white people in high school.
And like I said, you can go to Denmark, you can go to Finland, you can go to Iceland. Like if you want to see those things and those people.
Don't go to Australia.
I mean, you can go there too, because
No.
there ain't no many black folks
It's
there.
all it is.
Really?
Aborigines.
Oh,
They are the native people to Australia.
you're right.
Yeah.
But there's also spiders and sharks and
Facts.
other things, and I'm scared.
Tasmanian
Let's
devils.
get back to another.
Is that a real thing?
I was watching. There's a new thing on Netflix called
So does it go
The
blah, blah,
Unexplained,
blah,
and it's in the episode I'm watching now.
Chupacabra?
It's like it's like crazy animals and shit. So yeah, it's like episode 3.
So speaking of wild animals, let's get into academics.
That mucus monster.
I'm talking my other pen. No.
I said something wrong.
That was
No, you
fucking
didn't.
funny.
No,
God
you didn't.
damn.
The fucking mucus monster. Yeah,
God
yeah,
damn, that
yeah.
was funny.
We're talking about wild
Let's get
animals. I know it's a little bit old, but we didn't get a chance to get to it last week.
Shit, Corey, you are funny today. God damn.
I know why.
God damn.
Social media users react to audio of academics
I really don't
speaking
even think
on intimacy with women of various ages. There's not much difference between a 20-year-old or a 17-year-old.
And there is no way to misconstrue his message, because there is literally a voice memo of the conversation he was having. He said, if she got a college ID and she's 17, she gonna get this dick. Regardless of if she's 17 or 21, she gonna get this dick. And you said that loudly and proudly. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
He went back and tried to clear it.
I don't care about no. Like I said,
yeah.
you either you think
do
before
understand
you
what?
speak, or you said what you
Hold on.
said.
You understand him kind of trying
to clear it up.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to
All right.
clear it
Ain't
up.
no clearing that up.
And he wasn't speaking on his own personal experience. What he was referencing was
Nigga lying.
was Kylie and Tiger's relationship. That's where the conversation
okay.
came up.
All right, cool.
Because when everybody knew that Kylie was 17 and Tiger was fucking with her, and
42.
he's what, 24, 25 at the time or
42.
some shit like that. So that was the conversation that he was talking about, and then that portion of it is where he kind of went off the rails, and he's like, shit, if she's got a college ID and blah, blah, blah. He kind of went off the rails with that
so
one.
if that's the case, then maybe I'll take it back.
No.
However,
You can't take it back.
No.
you said what you said.
Look,
No, I mean, yeah.
no.
I said what I
I don't
said.
give a fuck if she is
It's
in college
weird.
at 17 years old.
No, I get what you're saying.
18 years old.
It's
19
weird.
years old.
Well,
If
I'm
you're
20
under,
years old.
you can't get into a club, baby. I don't want nothing to do with you.
We
We don't
all-
have nothing in common. We in
Come
different
on.
brackets.
Come on.
Different brackets. You went into TikTok dancing, baby. My back hurt.
Right.
My knees aching.
My back hurt.
And shit. I can't. I don't
even
have the
feel my
mega
back.
knees. Okay. Do you know who
You know what that reminds me of?
Life Jennings is? You don't know who Life Jennings
was
is,
that,
baby? No.
Like an old man trying to go off the old girl. What was that movie, Couples Retreat? Where Faison Love had the little young
I
girl.
love that.
Yeah.
movie. I
And
love
she
that
was
movie.
trying to keep it.
I just want somebody
was
I want to go to Applebee's with. I love that fucking movie. I get teary eyed every time I hear that. Yeah, I love that part.
Can you go Applebee's with your girl?
That's why I love Applebee's.
Can you go
Like,
Applebee's with your girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I love Applebee's.
Yeah.
Like, babe, let's go to Applebee's.
Hey,
She's like, yeah, sure.
Meet me there. I'm there every Tuesday.
Of course you are, you blush.
My son's in guitar rehearsal.
Do you know the bartender there?
Oh, she's great.
See, exactly my point.
She did Broderick's baby shower.
Well, Nisha's baby shower.
Nisha's baby. No. It's their baby shower. They made that baby together. And they are loving and raising little Hunter Lee Olive, my
Corey's
godson.
good.
He got the baby making process. She got the baby shower. They got
What?
the gifts together. That's literally how I see it.
Baby making process.
Yep, you
got
get that. You get the luxury of having that.
So wait.
And then the baby looks exactly like you.
That's funny.
I'm trying to explain.
You get
So,
the
hold on.
baby making
The baby
process.
making process is-
she
is
gets
me?
the shower. No.
That's what you get for you.
You get the sex.
You get the sex.
Okay.
She
We
gets
get the baby shower, and then the baby ends up looking exactly like you. So you get that too.
So I win.
Is
You
it
get
a
2 out of 3.
competition?
Get 2 out of 3.
I mean,
No, it's like 2 out of 4. Because now I got to deal with all this shit of her being pregnant for these 9 months and hating me for no reason.
That's all right.
I mean, we
And,
get
you can do
and
it.
once the baby
Hold
comes
on.
out looking like me,
We get
oh,
the
he look
9.
like your dumb ass.
We get the so it's balanced. You get the sex. She gets the baby shower. And then she also gets 9 months of getting whatever she wants, but then you get the baby looking exactly like you. It balances out.
It's a push.
Yeah, see?
It's a push.
Everything, we get everything. Everybody get a little something.
My baby look like your ugly ass, Corey.
I was on top. That's what
Big ass head.
My son ain't got no big ass head.
Mine do.
Oh, God. Speaking of kids and fathers and stuff,
Yes.
you had something you sent me.
Yes.
Go ahead.
What was it? Okay. So there was this TikTok that I saw, and the TikTok was basically like sugar interviews, right? Mm-hmm. So when it comes down to it, this was her Father's Day, loving all the dads out there. There was this interviewer who was just interviewing dads on the street, and he was asking questions about like, hey, what do you know about your child? Essentially, like, okay, so when's their birthday? When's their birthday? When's their birthday?
Which one? I got 3 of them.
Name the birthdays.
June 29th, September 18th, and May 10th.
Name the birthday.
I know all my kids' birthdays. I'm not naming my kids' birthday, but I'm naming all 3.
You can say the birthday.
1/8, 12/31, and 2/1.
See? But these fathers are just like, what color are your daughter's eyes? Huh?
Light
What?
brown.
She got eyes?
Brown. Yeah.
Right, of course, we got brown eyes.
Yeah.
But the dad was standing right next to his daughter and did not know. And then there was another father, and they were just like the father with the mom, and he had 3 kids. And he asked them, okay, well, what are they allergic to? Huh? They got allergies?
Peanuts.
Allergies?
Pineapple.
Nah, I mean,
Peanuts, pineapples, everything under the sun.
No allergies. No
The
allergies.
peanut kid is everything under the sun.
Lord.
No
My son's not
allergies, and they'll eat
yeah.
everything. Them little niggas eat everything.
Yeah.
And the fact
Well, they're
that
not little
these
anymore.
dads did not know just baffled me.
So listen, I am that dad. I took the dance orientation this weekend. I was more excited than she was. I'm that dad. I was sitting, they was doing like trivia and shit. I was like, yo, this is the answer. Go tell him. She's like, Dad, calm down. I'm like, no, I'm happy we're here. My daughter, Alicia, was in cheerleading. I was cheer dad. I learned all the goddamn cheer
That
moves.
is so beautiful. And
I had an armada full of fucking high school cheerleaders. Shit.
so you were soccer dad,
I was
essentially.
cheerleader dad, dog.
Cheerleader dad.
I was in the armada. Girls, y'all
hungry?
Hungry? Pizza at the house. Let's go.
And it just baffled me, and I brought it up to Kelvin. And he's a very supportive dad as well. He's all about his son. He's ready to put him in football right now, and I don't think I can handle it. But my question
I'm gonna
is,
tell you a sport.
what?
Baseball.
Really?
Baseball.
Why?
We'll get into that later.
Okay, but my question was, are men not required to know simple things about their child and only worry about finances?
No.
Hold on. Let me get back deep into it. The reason why I had that question is because Kelvin was just like, well, a lot of dads are the financial support. So they're so focused on, when the bills are due, what bills are due. You can ask him when the light bill's due, when the car note's due. He'll know when the cheerleading fund has to be ready. He has the money and the ability to remember these certain things. He might not remember the favorite dinosaur and what he likes to eat, but he can remember when everything is due and everything is covered.
Okay.
And my question was, okay, so is that acceptable?
I disagree with Kelvin.
He's a supportive father. I'm not saying that.
No.
He's just saying that's why a lot of men don't know these things.
And I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying I disagree with his sentiment on this.
I disagree entirely because I'm just like, it takes a village to raise a child.
Okay.
So you need to know what your child is allergic to. If he's missing, like my son loves fleece blankets. If he's about to cry or he's having a tantrum for a moment, I know what to suit him instantly. A fleece blanket. We got one in the car, 2 at grandma's house. I got plenty of them at the house. So when one dirty, I can replace it.
Yeah.
So I know how to soothe my child. If mom, unfortunately passes away, are you able to take on that role? I don't believe that fathers should be okay with just being that financial stability.
Being the primary provider is not an excuse to not know what's going on with your child.
I agree.
I can kind of see Kelvin's point.
I see what he's saying, but I disagree.
I feel like that's a cop out for a man. That's an easy way of saying that, okay, well, I know when the bills are due. Do you know when the bills are due? Because what if the mom is an accountant and she does the bookkeeping? I know when all the bills are due too. I'm not paying them, but I make sure the bills are due and they're not on auto pay.
Right.
You know, so I'm not only doing that, but I'm doing the laundry, I'm doing the cleaning, I'm making sure our kid doesn't touch latex because he's allergic.
Right.
I know the color of his eyes, the blood type, birthdays, and all of those things, but you only have to worry about finances.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ray.
That's a bullshit cop out.
No, I think it's all about, I guess it depends on the situation and maybe even the relationship to a certain extent. But if you have that understanding or that, situation to where he's able to just focus on those type of things, me personally, I wouldn't do it. I mean, it's just not my nature. I'm literally probably all of those things combined anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I took them to school literally every single day since they were in kindergarten. I took them to school.
If you saw Ray, 95% of the time you saw his boys.
And I think that's,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
Yeah,
an
always
I
active.
think we're both that way.
Yeah,
You saw us with our
always
kids. Like
yeah.
our kids, their mothers are great mothers.
Yeah.
But
we got our kids.
You're active father.
Oh, we got our kids.
And
Matter of
that's
fact,
beautiful.
We don't need you.
Okay. So my next question: you got boys. Do you know how to do your daughter's hair?
Yes, I did hair.
Really?
He'll tell you, hey, I used to do my daughter's
Was
hair.
it good?
It wasn't great, but it looked. Hey, it was
It was
doable.
presentable.
It was presentable.
Okay.
baby.
It was
Ray can
presentable.
say he can say some things.
It was presentable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
But-
for a dad, it was good.
I just, when he said that, I was just like, I thought about it for a minute because I was just like, is that the way a lot of dads think? Because the mom is in the house and she's taking care of the, the day-to-day things. But when she complains about, okay, well, I need you to take this or do that and the third, because I also, like I said, TikTok personnel.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of these women's like, oh, my husband, I just did a test to see if my husband would literally, well, not like a test, but I just
His
stopped.
reaction.
Yeah, I just stopped doing household duties to see how he would leave the house.
Yeah.
And this woman, her house was filthy. She did only for a month. She's like, I cleaned every day.
That's unfortunate.
And he
That
came to me at the 2-week mark, so around the 15th. He told me that I'm a lazy mother and I don't do things around the house.
Whoa.
He wants to leave me because I'm lazy.
2 weeks.
Only 2 weeks, and she left it again for 30 days. She tidied up that day, and at the end of the month, he was just like, "Well, I'm ready to sign. I feel like this isn't gonna work out. I feel like I want to divorce you and all this
Whoa.
shit." But her TikTok is full
That's
of
unfortunate.
her TikTok is a cleaning page.
Yeah.
So the 1 month that she took off, seeing if he would catch up on the slack. Granted, they both got jobs or whatever.
Yeah.
And he didn't catch up any of the slack, but he wants to leave her because she's not doing what she typically
That's
does.
so unfortunate.
That is.
And it's very sad because it's just like, I have hopes for y'all men, but then y'all show yourself.
I think we talk about a lot of this on the pod. There is a balance in relationships.
It has to be.
There is stuff that I'm good at, that I take care of. There's stuff my wife takes care of that she's good at, that she's better at. We both have our strengths.
Yeah.
But together, that makes the household run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My wife works her ass off. I wash my clothes.
Yeah.
I'm responsible. Now, don't get me wrong. It's because I keep Carmex in my pockets. I used to ruin her stuff, so she's like, "I'm not washing your shit no more." But
That's what happened.
yeah,
Kelvin was
'cause I can't
always
take Carmex
leaving.
in my pockets.
He was leaving everything in his pockets.
Yeah.
His AirPods, switchblades of all different sizes. Yeah, and I would
Kelvin-
find them in
the fuck is
and
Kelvin
I'd be
into?
like, oh,
Freaking
a
John
belt?
Wick.
His wallet.
He's
like,
washing his clothes with belts still.
yeah, and I'm just like, Kelvin, baby, what are you doing?
Did you learn how to wash clothes? like who taught you how to wash
Why
your clothes?
did you do this? So
You
he
don't
washes
just put
his
it in
clothes
there; it
now.
doesn't sort itself.
But it's a balance. My wife works her ass off. My wife works harder than I work. I'm not even gonna sit here in front of no damn body. My job is easy. 9 times out of 10, I gotta show up. He hates it too.
I didn't even think he was at work today. Like you were texting on there. I'm like, nigga, are you at work?
Shut up.
That's Al. Al, literally Al. Sometimes he be at work, sometimes he be in Tulum. Like
Right.
we never know.
So, but I'm saying all to say there is a balance. I do most of the cooking because I know my wife works her ass off. My wife might work till 6 a.m. to 8 or 9 p.m.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, doing, especially at the end of the month, because she works in accounting and billing.
Yeah.
So her busy time is at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So, but those responsibilities are on both of us. Now, there might be times like, matter of fact, yesterday, we had to get ready for the cleaning lady to come. My back was hurting. I ain't lift a finger.
Yeah.
But she came downstairs. She did everything to get ready for today. Well, I sat there with my hurt ass back. But that's, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that, like I said,
Pick up the slack
you
when
pick
needed.
up the slack when needed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I hope the husband felt like shit.
Husband, y'all got a clean lady to come to the house?
Okay,
Y'all fancy.
next topic.
And have you seen his house? He's talking about his new shoes right now.
Right.
Never talking to you. Anything I have going
Maybe you'll
on.
talk to me tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
What?
You're leaving us.
Yeah.
One more shot before we get out of here and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What you got? You got anything else, Ray?
None, man. What y'all got planned for this
We were
week?
supposed to go out of town this weekend, but I don't think we're gonna go.
Okay, so what else? What's the plan? What's the
The wife, I was like, "Hey, I'm cooking for 4th of July. I'm gonna pick some food up since we're not going out of town."
when are y'all cooking? Because I'm coming.
And she was like, "We're not celebrating 4th of July." I said, "It's not celebrating. We're just cooking and hanging out."
Yeah.
And she's like, "All right." So
What day?
I don't know yet. It'll probably Sunday.
Saturday, my house is being taken over, so
By
I need
who?
a place to go.
By who?
There's a UFC fight, so the boy's coming over. A bunch of his friends are gonna come over and watch the
Well,
fight.
guess what, buddy?
You gonna be there too?
No.
Oh.
Come on over.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Drunks.
Excuse me. Probably.
Okay,
Jesus
Homer
Christ.
Simpson. God damn.
It's my favorite show. I love this.
I want to thank you for the bottle.
Oh, you're welcome.
I want to thank you.
Well, for me, I am going to Houston.
Okay.
This weekend
Houston. I'm talking about Houston. Come on, dog.
as a unemployment gift to myself and my last paycheck.
Atlanta, Georgia,
I'm just gonna go and spend a little bit of money. Honestly, I just plan on going there and
Make
eating
sure
a
you
lot
go
of
down
food
to
and
the
gaining
South
at least
Carolina.
5 pounds.
You definitely.
If I don't come back with my ass fatter, I didn't do a good job.
When you touch down,
Yes.
when you go through, are you flying in the hobby? Who you flying?
Hobby, yeah.
Okay, when you go to to the bottom, when it says it's gonna be like Houston, I need you to do the south side for me. I miss Houston so much. I love Houston. That's my second home.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need a list of 5 things from both of you.
I got you.
Things that you do.
I'm from the Lone Star State. I'm from that city of
Shut
Sir.
up.
Oh my God.
They better have they better have a portrait of Beyonce in the airport.
They do not.
They do
Oh,
not.
see,
They do
bullshit.
not.
Meg the Stallion,
Nope.
No.
Trillville. That's Atlanta. Never mind.
What are you talking
Never
about?
mind. Never mind. It's the South. All of that's to say, I'm
Houston is
West
not Atlanta. Atlanta is
Coast.
not Houston.
I'm West.
It kind of
Coast,
feels that
okay?
way though.
Okay, but before we leave,
Even though I've
Houston's
never
black
been
as
there.
fuck.
have y'all heard about the PT Awards? Did y'all watch?
Oh,
I was watching.
did watch that.
I was watching hockey last night.
Yeah.
My bad.
Avalanche, good job.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Kyrie is staying put.
Oh, y'all talking about sports shit?
Is
Real
it?
quick.
Is it?
And then the BET Awards. I saw Diddy get the Lifetime Achievement Award. I saw Jodeci come out.
Hey, Poppy.
Come and talk to me. Like, that's how they came out.
That's how it was?
That's how it was.
Did y'all see-
I will
Do y'all know who
meet
Lotto
you.
is?
Of course. That's my
Her
girl.
big ass earrings.
I love
Big
Lotto.
ass ear- You love Lotto
I
too.
love.
Hey,
I've
first off,
never met a man who loves her.
Oh
I
my
think she can rap her
God.
ass
Oh,
off.
she definitely
I
can.
love her freestyles
She got
because
talent.
she's beautiful.
She's got talent.
got talent.
That's what you got.
She
And
got talent.
She got.
and she cute as hell.
She got a lot of talent.
Hella
It's some big ass earrings. Did you see the fucking earrings?
It was like
I love
was
her
like,
earrings.
Did you see
It was
the
a
earrings?
hula
I didn't see her
hoop.
earrings,
She
but-
had a hula hoop
Them bitches
in her
was from
ear.
here to all like that's on hip.
Damn. Them shits had to be heavy, right?
Oh, bro.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Because that would have pulled her ear.
Hey,
she would have been done.
They look like mine.
Hey man,
All straight up.
so we talk about Lotto. I have a confession to make about my favorite Nicki Minaj song.
What?
So we have this kind of.
With Broderick.
Broderick was texting us the other day, and he was like, "Y'all do guys listen to female rap?"
Yeah.
Okay, do you?
So we were like
not
going back
really.
and forth about your favorite artists and this and that. I personally am not a Nicki Minaj fan, so I don't have any.
And we're talking about her best songs.
I don't have any of them.
We were talking about her best songs.
You were talking about them,
Well,
like you
Broderick
and
asked
Broderick,
you.
bro. Yeah,
Probably that's her
I ain't
best
got
song.
not a
we
single
gave,
one.
We gave a couple songs, you know.
I
what I'm saying?
just really can't
I
stand Nicki's
gave
voice.
one. I gave one.
What was the song?
Think, just guess.
Stupid hoe. Okay, what album?
Imagine Corey pulling up listening to Stupid Hoe.
Okay,
Stupid Hoe. You stupid Hoe. You stupid Hoe. You stupid Hoe.
Which album? And I'll try to
It's
guess.
like the first album. It's like one of her first album.
Pink Friday?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Or was it a mixtape?
Pink Friday. It was definitely her first studio album. You got 10 seconds. 1,
Oh shit.
2,
Was it the Rihanna joint? Fly.
3, 4,
It's a kind of a
5.
popular song too.
Really?
6.
I don't know. Oh,
7.
Romance Revenge?
Nope.
Really? Oh my God.
9.
I don't know. I don't know what.
You got that boom, 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 baby.
Every time I see you, I play it live at work.
From now- all right.
4 days. For the next 4 days. Every time you enter the fucking room.
You don't know how hard I was laughing at work.
God.
Everybody's looking at
Got
me.
that stupid face. You gotta, when you come in the room, you gotta go like this.
Like that's your
You gotta
song.
do your body roll.
That's your song.
Oh, shit.
Out of all songs.
She's got
out of
so many other ones you could choose. So many others you could choose.
I was thinking at least the Queen album because she was getting in her bag and that.
Yeah. She had a little bit more stronger rap songs in there.
That beat goes hard.
I mean, I will say I like some of Nicki's music and I think she's a beautiful lady. But her attitude is too much.
That's what turns me off.
She's a monster.
Yeah,
That's what turns me off.
So,
Stank ass.
She did that Roman's Revenge a little too much. That's my favorite song though. Like a dungeon dragon.
All right, man. Play that
But yeah,
music, bro.
everybody else I can fuck with though.
Okay.
Oh, that was lovely.
All right.
I'm
Anything
gonna
else,
need
man?
I'm excited for this weekend, y'all.
Okay.
What are you
Thursday.
looking forward to most?
Quitting my damn job.
No. What? In Houston, I'm talking about Houston.
In Houston, the food.
No. What do you want to do? Like, I know you're asking
She already
for
made her
stuff for
reservation turkey leg
us.
hut. She already got turkey leg hut. But
Yeah.
What is
so-
something you're like? You know what? I have to do this.
Well, Kelvin knows I have a love for elephants, and they don't really have zoos out here. So I'm going to the zoo for my
Okay.
very first
They
time
have a good zoo.
to see elephants,
Yeah.
and I'm very excited.
Please don't get trampled.
Oh, baby, elephants know my spirit.
Okay, cool.
I'm not evil.
right,
exactly.
And I'm not wild.
Are you a science nerd or is he a science nerd?
He's a science nerd, yes.
Go take him to NASA.
Oh,
Take him
yeah,
go,
NASA,
take him go to the
aerospace.
Johnson Space Center.
That's right.
NASA. The Johnson
Y'all
Space
just
Center.
send me my list. That's y'all assignment for me.
Like literally, NASA
Like he's-
is.
so
there.
he said
Like,
that, yeah.
Ooh,
So he said
that'll be fun.
the area turkey leg hut, all the good spots in there. Pinkerton's barbecue, you gotta go.
Pinkertons, you told me about that.
Huh.
See, is it anything like Herbs and Rye?
Better. Like, not even. This is barbecue.
I will
No.
keep my receipt, and if it's nasty, I'm expecting a full refund
These white
from
people.
you.
These white people had the best barbecue I ever had in my life.
I will be the judge
Right.
of that.
Am I lying?
It was good, but what it is just a culture shock. You're gonna be
Yeah.
around a lot of black people, and then all of a sudden you're gonna go to the white side of town for barbecue.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like,
You
"Where
say?
the niggas at?"
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, "Yeah, but it's good though."
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll put you in contact with my cousin. My nephew. He has the food page, Chopped and Screwed Food Houston, Chopped and Screwed Food Houston, Texas. That's his shit. So he has a lot of food places that out there. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
excited to look at
Hey,
it.
DJ Screw, rest in peace. June 27 just passed. If you come H-Town, you know what that means. We are Killing Tyme Crew. We are out. Buy a hoodie, buy a t-shirt.
The merch.
You know what I'm saying? It's Killing Tyme Crew and we are out. Peace.
Super baby.
Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, baby.
Oh my god, that was